Smoke continues the N.J. Dawood translation of Al-Quran. In the name of Allah, the Compassionate, the Merciful, Ameen. We swear by the glorious book that we revealed it on a blessed night to forewarn mankind, on a night where every precept was made plain. As a commandment from ourselves, we sent it down as a blessing from your Lord. He hears all and knows all. Now, this was one of the last 10 of Ramadan. And every year this day comes back too. But the last 10 of Ramadan are essential by themselves. Some people are going to say it's in Shaban because Muhammad went out and visited a graveyard once on the 15th of Shaban, but it doesn't say, nowhere does it say that that was a specific observance. And there's other things that he did this on this particular day of this month, but it wasn't that he did it because it was that day of the month. Or so anything about Shaban in that respect is weak. But after the middle point of Shaban, there was a greater focus on preparing for Ramadan, because Shaban's the 8th month and Ramadan's the 9th. He is the Lord of the heavens and the earth and all that lies between them. Mark this, if you are true believers. There is no God but him. He ordains life and death. He is your God and the God of your forefathers, yet they divert themselves with doubts. Wait for the day when the sky will pour down visible smoke, enveloping mankind, a dreadful scourge. Then they will say, Lord, lift up the scourge from us. We are now believers. But how will their new faith help them when an undoubted prophet had come to them, and they denied him, saying, a madman taught by others? Yet if we slightly relieve their affliction, they will return to unbelief. But on that day, we will inflict on them the supreme punishment and avenge ourselves. Now, going through hardship and stuff like that does kind of address some of the disbelief, some of the disobedience. But if the only reason why you're swearing off your deeds is because of your affliction, that's not complete repentance at the very least, right? We tested Pharaoh's people long before them. A gracious apostle came to them saying, hand over to me, Allah's servants. I am a truthful messenger. Do not hold yourselves above Allah. I bring you clear authority. I adjure you by him who is my Lord and your Lord, not to stone me. If you have no faith in me, leave me to myself. Then he cried out to his Lord, saying, these are sinful people. He answered, set forth my servants in the night, for you will be pursued. Let the sea be calm behind you. They are warriors doomed to drown. How many gardens, how many fountains have they left behind them? Cornfields and noble places and good things in which they took delight. All this they left, and what was once theirs we gave to other men. Neither heaven nor earth shed tears for them, nor were they reprieved. We saved the Israelites from the degrading scourge, from Pharaoh, who was a tyrant and a transgressor, and chose them knowingly above the nations. We showed them miracles, which tested them beyond all doubt. Yet the unbelievers say, we shall die but one death, nor shall we ever be raised to life. Bring back to us our fathers, if what you say be true. Are they better than the people of Tuba, the people of Himyar in Arabia, and those who thrived before them? We destroyed them all, for they too were wicked men. It was not in sport that we created the heavens and the earth, and all that lies between them. We created them to reveal the truth. But of this, most men have no knowledge. The day of judgment is the appointed time for all. On that day, no friend shall help a friend. None shall be helped save those whom Allah shows mercy. He is the mighty one, the merciful. The fruit of the zaqqum tree shall be the sinner's food, like dregs of oil, like scalding water. It shall simmer in his belly. A voice will cry, seize him and drag him into the depths of hell, then pour out the scalding water over his head, saying, taste this, illustrious and honorable man. This is the punishment which you have doubted. So the honor of this world doesn't, avail for the people of the left. Now, is this of the left or is this below in the ritual? because the previous chapter mentions aside. This mentions some below too, but this talks more about the people on the left. So I don't remember how, but the Sufis tend to give the order here. And Zakkum is like a stifling. It reminds you of the cult, As for the righteous, they shall be lodged in peace together amid gardens and fountains, arrayed in rich silks and fine brocade. Yes, and we shall wed them to dark-eyed whores, secure against all ills. They shall call for every kind of fruit, and having died once, they shall die no more. Your Lord will, through his mercy, shield them from the scourge of hell. That will be the supreme triumph. And again, shielded from the way what's going to happen with the people of the left. We have revealed this to you in your own tongue, so that they may take heed. Wait then, they too are waiting. Now the is it Hauris? We can't look at the word in Syriac and say that, oh well, this is no, the word is not in Syriac, so we're not looking for Aramaic, Aramea, how are you going to say that? The horror, yeah, and you can't look at the ancient Egyptian either. It's Arabic horror, not otherwise. Give us to you in your own tongue, so that they may take heed. Wait then, they too are waiting. Yeah, the people who are get the revelation, they are supposed to, they get the revelation in their own language. So the people that other people are expected to follow as such. But I was going to say that, but the grapes. So grapes and dates and stuff like this, there's they're used as metaphor. Now some of us don't, big lumpy date like shaped women, that's not really our thing. I mean, there's more importance in shape or whatever, but some people that's like an ideal. So you got to understand from that perspective some of these things. But if you really were to say it was grapes, it amounts to the same thing, because grapes were a lot more expensive in that area and time and stuff like this. Well, I mean, some areas it was plentiful and the right climate and whatnot, but in that area, grapes were really the expense. So comparing, oh, she's nice and good colored and stuff like a grape,